Hello!
And welcome to...
What?
The Flip!
What the flip?
So...
Stress Ball Edition.
Stress Ball?
I'm just kidding.
Are we stressing?
You were a little bit earlier.
I was. Well, I don't know. It's fine. I won't go into why. It's fine. Everything's fine because we're playing... Oh, hey, it's Rambo! Happy afternoon indeed.
Hello, Rambo. Well, I figure we're just going to keep going with the actual Hooker Championship Challenge, right?
Yeah, let's do it. So, we're playing Maverick. Seems loud.
That's super loud. You guys want to hear the cow? Sounds good, though.
It does sound good. I just feel like we'll be shouting over it. Oh, there's my kitty! What's that? Wow, what are you looking at?
She's all... Lindsay's cat's all amped up right now.
Yeah, I don't know. She's kind of worrying me a little bit, honestly. Phoebes, what's up? Come here. Hi, what's up? Let's say hi to everybody. I don't make you feel better. Oh, here's my kitty.
Yeah?
He's,
raise it.
Interesting. As far as...
Now, she was laying on my lap, and then she got all...
I think she is pretty fired up.
She is.
Okay, I'm gonna put you down. Don't freak out.
She is fired up. She's very fired up.
Ugh.
Putting a flying cow, mod, and the Weiss... Oh, nice.
Heck yeah. Alright.
It's fun.
That seems really soft. I know the volume on this is difficult, but...
Oh, it is. It's very difficult.
This is off to a great start.
Oh. Gosh.
Yeah, I feel like it's probably a little too soft now. I don't know. Rando, can you still hear the game?
Probably not.
Sure. Yes. Okay, cool.
Softly. Alright.
We'll leave it there for now. If
Nope.
Oh, we're changing it.
I'm already opening it. There. I gave it one little tiny...
Yeah, this has one of those, like...
potentiometers.
Yeah, and it's really sensitive.
Angel's Revenge!
Hey! Yo, caught the start of the stream! Yay! Thanks! Thanks! Are you talking about our cool animation that Kevin slaved over, or the theme that I didn't slave over the theme. I had fun with it. Kevin didn't slave over the animation either.
Right. Well, maybe he was talking about our amazing skills of introducing ourselves.
Oh yeah, like welcome to What the Flip. We've been practicing. There you go. It was a nice little save there.
All right, shoot for the straight. Okay.
Both. Aw, thanks, buddy.
Well, we're gonna raise it.
I feel like it's warm in here. It's probably the reason I was stressing out. My computer was, when I was recording Name That Pinball Tune today, which I'm excited about. It's not very long, but it's very fun. I thought about like repeating because it's so fun, but my computer, wow.
I tried to lose it.
It's nice.
I tried to lose it.
My computer was just like really, really freaking out about how hot it is, so.
Nope.
Not just me. I think it's more the humidity.
Yeah, it's not exactly hot out, but man, is it humid around here. Oh. So for those that don't know Maverick, I'm trying to complete hands. Oh, I know what.
Oh my goodness! Droogs, don't run! Just subscribe! Thank you, Droogs.
Thanks, Droogs.
Also, that's a reminder, it is September.
It is.
Everybody.
It
So,
is basically.
So be cool like Droogs.
Yeah, there's, I want to say it's, I can't remember the percentage, but if you sub for multiple months, it goes down even more.
Yeah. I think it like goes down to like 30% or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
So we'll probably talk about it more than usual.
And the nice thing though is if you sub at the discounted rate, we still get everything because they're like sometimes when you do the discounted rates or whatever, it's split between Twitch and us. But this time around, Twitch says no, you guys get to keep it all, which is nice.
Yeah, to answer your question about we have not gotten to Poker Championship yet today, or at all.
Never.
We're gonna try
Lindsay
today.
was one shot away.
I know. We're gonna try today, and if we don't make it today, I might do.
It worked.
Yay! Our game's been acting up for that. I might do a like wizard chasing stream maybe like on Friday during the day. Because I really want to get to it, and I worked on it. I got really close, and I'm sorry to hear about your. Well, you got to it, which is good. I'm sorry to hear you complete $1 Million Babies, but yeah, we're still looking for $1 billion right there.
Yeah, we're pretty close. We're pretty close the other day, but
yeah, we've gotten close, but yeah, it sounds like hot and humid is kind of the. I mean, oh no, it's not. I was gonna say it is August, but it's not. It's September, and so.
September.
So it's yeah, that hot and humid. Hopefully the weather will break soon.
Yeah, it'd be nice.
Yep, nice. Oh, it's Tigerfly. Hey, that seems tough. I have no idea what you do in $1 Billion Babies. Hey, greetings and salutations from T-Rex. Wizard mode hunting, fun, yeah. So, and like I say, if you were here a second ago, we're gonna go for it today. If we don't get to it, I might like devote a stream to single player games of trying the Poker Championship.
I should have forwarded this, but
you've only got 2 cards left, and most of your drop targets are down, so it doesn't really seem like a bad idea to do what you did.
It's very difficult.
Oh. So T-Rex, I can't speak for Kevin, but I did work on your karaoke requests.
Man,
so.
I listened to them a few times. They are not in my vocal range.
Yeah, alright, well.
I will try though. I'm not against it. I'm just saying. Actually, the funny thing is Spiderweb is technically better. No! I was knowing because I had the spotted card lit. Oh, I'm down to 2.
Okay.
Oh, ran out of talent. That's not bad. I played for a while. I don't know if I did. Yeah, I did a little bit.
It's gonna be one of those days today, friends.
Lindsay's already living in her own head. She needs to get out of it. Hey, you won.
Right, I did. See,
We'll do it.
I did
just
raise, so.
Well, Lindsay said she worked on it. Good.
I did.
So yeah, if you've never seen ARG, I don't know if any other Mavericks are like this. I'm gonna guess that they are. So what happens is it comes out of the pops, and you gotta usually do something, because on ours it hits this top sling here, and it just bounces over into the right out lane. And there's like no real rubber for there to bounce around. It's bad.
So I think my little promo pick this week might have been a little more cryptic than usual. Could have applied to a lot of things.
Yeah, I was wondering. I mean, it looked good. It was kind of funny.
Well, I don't know if on Facebook you probably didn't put this. I said, will we win big or ride off into the sunset? So that was the inspiration.
Got it. I mean, I saw what you were going
Wow.
for.
Yeah, I just figured I'd be a little cryptic.
Cryptic command?
Oh, my shirt is like...
Sorry, there's a lot of magic on the brain for me. I don't know about you.
A lot of what on the brain?
Magic. I said cryptic command. It's a magic card.
Oh.
There's been a lot of announcements recently.
Yeah. Tigerfly knew it was Maverick. Oh, yeah. Like I say, next week we'll be playing Tigerfly's game that we just
traded for, swapped.
Yeah.
Swapped.
Oh, I didn't tell Kevin. Larry got to what, like 95,000 today?
Nice.
Getting close for sure.
Yeah, we're letting them borrow 4 million BC because
That game is awesome.
that game is awesome. And yeah.
All right, let's just get a skill shot. Okay.
Yeah, Maverick, this is a pretty fun one too. And we gotta get some streams in of it now because more than likely this one's gonna end up on
Really
location.
fun.
So, but we'll still be able to stream it on location, so you know, not the end of the world. But yeah. You swap for what? Should we tell them what we swapped for? Or do we leave it as a surprise?
Give a hint. The color of our shirts is.
Yeah. If you were on last week's stream, there was mention of it.
Yeah.
Let's see. We do a little guessing game. Oh, Tigerfly wants it to be a surprise. Well.
Freeze.
Yeah. Well, actually, in this color, my shirt looks a little bit more blue. I think. It could just be my monitor. Though,
Yeah, I was
too.
about to say. I think that's your computer.
My computer screen is a little bit weird. So, you know, it's perfect for doing lighting on a stream.
Get it!
So if anything ever looks off, I just blame it on that.
I'm gonna hit it.
Nice!
Wow. I was actually patient enough for it, Don.
I'll just say it is a newer game. And it is one we've never streamed before. So,
And it's
you know.
one that you don't see a lot, I feel.
Yeah.
Those are all your hints.
There you go. So, tune in next week. T-Rex says, I'm considering trying to mess around and record Don't Dream It's Over myself. Nice.
Heck yeah.
I have a Yeti. Need to figure out how to actually get things done and build up a bit of courage. Nice. I'll send a link to this copy when it's done. Oh, that's
Nice.
cool. Yeah.
Yeah, if you don't want to like get really stupid far down like a
Recording
digital
rabbit hole.
audio workplaces DAW
The dolls.
rabbit hole, you can just download Audacity for free, and it actually does a lot of things. Or if you've got a Mac, you can use GarageBand. Just don't add too much reverb because that's everyone's solution to fixing sound problems.
Yeah. I'd say I always suggest Audacity.
Yeah, Audacity's great. I actually
It's a great free tool.
yeah, I do a lot in Audacity because it's just if you need something done real fast and real simple, and with and its editing's really intuitive. So
And it kind of just works.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, like.
the one thing I will warn you about, because I got my new computer, and sometimes if you're recording multiple tracks over things, you'll have to mess with the latency because I had to do that.
Yeah.
So just watch out for that if you record it. Just search if it's out of sync. You can search for it, but it's pretty easy to fix.
Yeah. Oh, there's another hint.
Darn it!
Tigerfly gave the hint that blue is more prominent in the pro version, so that's a big hint there. Auto tune and reverb.
Oh yeah.
You guys remember there was like a YouTube or slash, I can't even remember. It was called like Auto-Tune the News.
That sounds fun.
Oh, it was hilarious.
I'll have to check that out.
I don't know if they're still doing it, but it was kind of the craze, like, I don't know,
Please stay in. Thank you.
when Auto-Tune was really hitting big. I mean, honestly, we're not trying to hide it either, because it is in the other room. But right now I'm standing in front of it, and I don't even know if you'll be able to make it out anyway, so I guess that's another hint. But yeah. Nice. Yeah, this, Ember Kitty. Oh, there is
Here?
Ember Kitty.
Hey, it's here.
Yeah. There's Ember Kitty right there.
Phoebe was, I don't think, Tigerfly, I don't think you were on yet, but Phoebe was in here. She meowed and I picked her up for a second.
Phoebes has been a bit of a fussy butt.
Now she went.
Not like, no, yeah. She's just been, she's all worked up, I think.
Well, I think she threw up this morning, and she's been eating weird, and like it's kind of concerning me. Ooh, that brings to mind Avatar or Tron or Wonka. It could be one of those. It could be.
It could be.
Yeah, you really can't see it.
I mean, you can see
yeah,
it.
you can see it,
I
but
don't know
you
if
really
can make
can't.
it out.
No, I don't know. Bump, 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 bump.
Let's see.
Tigerfly, LOL. Or not, that's true.
Or not.
I do normally say that. So maybe, T-Rex, are you able to stick around for a little bit? Because, well, probably, what, maybe,
What we can do one, like,
oh yeah.
right?
We'll do, finish this game, we'll do one of them, and then, I don't know.
Then
We'll do it. I actually did know Don't Dream It's Over. I listened to it and I was like, oh yeah, I didn't realize that's what song this was. I mean, I didn't know it well, but I did recognize the song.
Yeah,
I actually didn't recognize Spiderwebs. I guess I just missed all of No Doubt.
Interesting. I mean, I knew them both. Like, not enough to. I'm glad we didn't try them last week because it would have been pretty brutal.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I said,
It'll be like when I did Fast Car that one time at karaoke.
yeah.
I mean, like, I didn't really know the verses at all, and the guy who was writing karaoke was really funny. He was like, "Yeah, I like that. You really made it your own." I was like, "Yup, that's what people get when they request a song I only like half know. I'll make stuff up. I will just stop singing."
Yes,
Except,
this is a song that exists.
unless it's what is it? This Girl Is on Fire. Is that what that's called? And it's got that like.
Oh, that was a misread.
Didn't quite work out for you.
No, it didn't, did it?
I didn't know that there was like a who comes in and like raps in the middle of it.
Oh, it depends on the version, but yeah.
But I didn't even know that existed, and it came out. I was like, yeah, y'all, sorry, I'm not gonna do this. I don't know.
I know it's karaoke time. Isn't 10K now? Oh yeah.
Kevin's in charge of changing it.
Yeah. Just say there was a lot more different pinball-related stuff going on this weekend. And I didn't get around to tweaking any of the other stuff. I decided I started a pinball moving service and I didn't realize it. So.
Huh.
Are you guys hearing this sick banjo? Boom, 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 boom.
I was patienting it. So this is a little unfortunate. I don't have it multiplied, so my jackpots aren't going to be worth a buttload. I could drain on purpose and try to multiply it, but I'm not playing well enough at that. Well, I'm playing well enough to drain. I just don't know if I'm playing well enough. Poop buckets.
Yeah, we do have a Harbor Freight lift. Also have a furniture dolly.
Oh no, I didn't win that hand.
I've learned my lesson on doing pinball stuff. It's just take your time. Like there's no, yes, they are very heavy. There's no getting around any of that.
Screw that one up.
But if you take your time and just realize, hey, this is a lot of weight. And don't try and overexert yourself.
There we go.
Easy guy. And also,
Wow.
have someone help you lift that stupid Harbor Freight dollar.
What?
The Harbor Freight lift table. Because that's what'll get you. Still not bad.
I got you back.
Those hydraulic lift tables are pretty nice.
But they are heavy, and when your girlfriend says, "Hey, do you want help lifting it?"
Yes,
you
say
might
yes.
you might take her up on the offer.
Oh, I did not see that news. Officially announced today, a virtual expo this year.
Oh, really?
Interesting. I mean, that makes sense. I'm trying to support it if we can.
Oh, goodness me.
The other thing that got announced was Senior Owen's next game was officially announced today.
What? I'm sorry, I didn't hear that.
Keith's next game.
Oh, yeah?
By Stern. Well, Stern's next pinball designed by Keith.
Well, what is it? Give me hints.
Avenger.
Oh, I saw a teaser for it.
Yeah, Avengers. Was it called Infinity Wars or Avengers something? But yeah, it looks neat.
Assemble.
Yeah, it's based on the comic books, not the movies. Although the movies are based on the comic books, so whatever. It's more the Deadpool route, which I think is a good idea personally.
Okay, that's how I was actually legit trying.
Infinity Quest, that's it. Thank you. Yeah, Avengers Infinity Quest. It looks interesting. It's got some pretty neat ideas. Emily and Dr. John says, hi there!
Okay,
Hello.
Emily and Dr. John, I haven't forgotten about you. I've just been, like, crazy busy. I plan this evening, which it's morning there for you, which also... Now I shouldn't get as confused with the times. But, oh, it worked again. Hooray! I'm going to go on later and send out stuff about stuff and things. So.
Yeah, the playfield certainly does look a little bit more...
There we go. Now we're getting there.
Yeah, the playfield, it looks a little bit more open. I mean, there's obviously stuff packed in there, don't get me wrong. But a lot of it does seem to be up toward... Oh, nice! Still, it was a good multi-ball. Lindsay's not going to be happy with it, but it was a good multi-ball.
Look how close I was to that extra ball.
It's only ball
That's
2.
what I'm not happy with. Is it? No, it's ball 3.
No, it's ball 2.
Is it?
Yeah.
Are you sure? Let's see. Oh, but... Ah, nice. Yeah, I don't know. See, I've been busy. I haven't even been watching the stories. Yeah.
How did I miss the... I missed the skill shot? No.
I missed a million skill shots the first game.
Oh, Ugh.
Alright, so maybe my new Poker Championship strat will be to try to get multi-ball done first, get my score up so I can get that extra ball.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. Usually my most successful is like prioritizing extra balls. Let's see. Watch YouTube reveal and let's see your reaction. It'll unfortunately we would, but Kevin's computer will like blow up and it will make our
We can
watch it on our phone.
Yeah, I mean, we can try it.
Cuz we were going to pull up for karaoke time anyway.
Well, let's do the karaoke thing.
Okay, so we'll do karaoke and then we'll do our
Well, yeah, we'll certainly do it. I was wondering if, I mean, we can try and just pull it up because I did change a couple things on the computer.
Yeah? Okay.
I'm just saying, I don't know.
Cool. Yeah, let's try it.
All right, which song are we doing first?
I don't know. Whichever one you want to do first.
Uh-oh.
My brain has vacated the building. Oh, thank you. Yeah, we'll try it. We'll, like I say, we're going to do the one karaoke first, and then we'll do that afterwards. We'll still play while we do karaoke.
Yeah, just going to make sure.
Oh, I guess we have to turn the boogity.
All right.
Do you want to turn the volume down on this game? Then we messed some...
Sun Chips.
Oh, hey!
Ads.
It's an ad for Sun Chips.
Ad. All right.
Are you gonna pause it, or are we gonna figure out the sound on the game, or?
I thought we were just gonna ride. We'll
Post
turn it
mod,
down.
I love it.
We'll turn it down.
We've rehearsed this. We've practiced it.
Oh, we We don't.
Give us the full player view. I don't know if we actually have a scene that.
We don't.
Yeah.
Um,
Just calling us out on all of our shortcomings.
well, it's just
kidding. It's not a
we
shortcoming.
continue to play while we try and sing karaoke and do all these things. So.
All right. Are you ready?
Sure. Are you ready?
Oh, it's over here now. Sorry. I'm gonna turn it down.
Well, yeah.
No, I don't remember how the beginning goes.
I think might
What?
go back up real quick.
Okay. How does the beginning go?
Think that we
We
connect,
that the chemistry's correct.
Your words roll through my ears, presuming
I
like
like
what
what
I hear. You go. And now I'm stuck in the
web
you're
Okay, now I like to hear your notes.
You
Okay,
go.
we're gonna start over.
All right,
We're gonna start this over.
You do it. You
All right,
do it, because
sorry.
clearly I can't carry a tune.
I got it now. I think I got it now.
All right.
Sorry, I need to.
That was a false start.
So good news. We can restart. It's
Oh
fine.
yeah, you can do whatever we want. It's our stream.
Plus, I really just like the reggae feel. You think that we connect, that the chemistry's correct. Your words right to my ears, assuming I like what I hear. And now I'm stuck in the web you're spinning. Ready for your prey.
I'm gonna go, here we go. Walking in
Ah,
the
spider
spider
webs,
webs. Leave a message and I'll call you back. A likely story, but leave a message and I'll call you back.
I should listen to this again before stream. You're intruding on what's mine, and you're taking up my time. Don't have the courage inside me to tell you, please let me be. Communication, a telephonic invasion, planning my escape.
Sorry, I'm not home right now.
Walking in the spider web, so leave a message and I'll call you back. A likely story, but leave a message and I'll call you back.
It's all your fault. I screen my phone calls. No matter who calls, I screen my phone
We're gonna start
calls.
singing. I don't want to know. It's such a nightmare.
Stop it. She's making fun of me.
This part I worked on a lot, and now I don't know if I remember it at all.
It's gone too deep.
Nope.
Now you make
Nope.
up.
This is not how that goes.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Wake me in my sleep.
Dream come mist in my ears. Then it goes back, right?
Sorry,
I'm not home right now. I'm walking in the
spider web, so leave a message
And I'll call you back. The likely story.
Leave a message and I'll call you back. And it's all your fault.
I screen my phone calls.
No matter who calls, I gotta
scream
scream.
my phone calls. Ooh, spider webs. Leave a message and I'll call you
Oh,
back.
come on.
And spider webs, so leave a message and I'll call you back. It's all your fault. I screen my phone calls. Matter who calls. I gotta screen my phone calls. It's all your fault. I'm finding it. It's all your fault. No matter who calls. No matter who calls. Walking into spider webs. So leave a message and I'll call you back.
Walking in the
not a whiff. Leave a message and I'll call you back. It's all your fault. Who calls? I gotta screen my phone calls.
It's all your fault. Alright, we're
No
figuring out.
matter who calls, I screen my phone calls.
I figured out like they do in the actual song instead of this like 5-minute outro.
I wish I'd listened to that beforehand. It sounded really good earlier. I promise, T-Rex. Now I feel bad. That was actually a pretty good karaoke performance, though, because everybody loves a weird karaoke.
You just gotta go for it at some point.
Like I say, I'm not quite sure you were singing in the right key.
I guarantee I was
and
not.
I didn't know the song well enough to... But then I got it. I got it toward the end.
Well, the
I'm
problem
walking
is, like...
into Spiderwebs. I got it.
The problem is, like... It's like not... I don't know. One, I don't know it well enough, but two... I feel like, is this loud enough?
I don't hear anything.
There's no... Oh, okay. Lovely. I can't... Well...
It's fine. Oh, I was gonna say, are we gonna do the thing for Dr. John?
Oh, yeah. Well, after this game. Let's finish this game.
Yeah, that's fine. I just...
Yeah, we'll finish this game and do it real quick.
So leave them. Okay, right. I'll do it again sometime for you, T-Rex. I'll send you a video of a real performance of that song.
Well, I'm trying to decide... Oh, huh. I think...
Okay. I'm
Can someone link me in
yeah,
chat?
Dr. John.
Did you already do it?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I will... Yes, thank you. Sorry, I was singing while I was... You know, I can only do one thing at a time. I can't copy here? Why can't I copy that?
It's all your fault. I screen my phone calls. Just lost all of our viewers. Just kidding.
Alright. Let's go here.
Yeah, I don't know why I can't remember like how the beginning went.
I don't know if this is going to work.
Computer grid rules.
Yeah.
Oh.
So on the premium, that lifts it up. Oh, wait.
Look.
Wait, is this...
Open the portal. It opens up on all of them.
Maybe.
Custom playable.
I think this is the premium. Yeah, this is the premium.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, so that ramp is kind of like a loop-de-loop. It's kind of neat.
Ugh.
Through the pop shots. Woo!
Everybody loves this. On the ramp, accessible by all three flippers.
Custom.
Integrated with atmospheric shift. Retrieve the gems. Up post.
Yeah.
There's the elephant up post.
Yeah, there you go. Triple entrance. Yeah, he loves his interludes. It looks cool. I mean, it looks like it's playing real fast. Give it that.
That is a neat little. That's cool.
Now we're dropping frames. We're back. What's up, Sambuca? Just checking out the new announcement, and glad to see you back, buddy. How are you doing? Iron Man multi-ball.
Screw you, Iron Man.
Poor Iron Man. That's actually kind of a cool little shot with his fist up there. Him looking all angry. Yeah.
What does that sound effect?
Looks like no Adam Warlocks. So we're not going with a straight comment. Oh, gotcha.
Avengers Infinity Quest.
Looks interesting.
I'd play that.
Yeah, I totally want to check it out. No, we gotta cancel. Okay, browser source. How do I browse?
Hide it.
I can't just hide it. It's gonna keep playing. Oh, you're right. I'm sorry. Lindsay wins. Kevin. Okay, there's a point for Lindsay. Lindsay gets a point.
No, that looks cool.
Bye. There it is. I think the LEs are pretty much already sold out, from what I heard.
So what? And we'll be able to play it out tomorrow or whatever? Isn't that how it works when Stern announces a game?
I think it's actually like a week this time around, but yeah, it's pretty quick.
Let me turn this up again. Maybe we should just leave it low for a little bit.
Yeah, it's possible.
Alright, I turned it up a little bit. If it did anything, we'll find out. If it didn't, we're gonna leave it low because we might have some other stuff. Yeah, I don't know. Are you kidding me?
That's why I don't touch it. It sucks. It doesn't suck. It's just very touchy.
Wow!
Yeah, it's jamming now. People talk about sound systems and pinball machines. These Segas, man, they don't even have a sub, and they're jamming. Maybe they do have a sub. I think they do have a sub.
I know you couldn't see my face, which is probably for the better, because when I'm watching something like that, I was like...
Not overwhelmed then, like the public? We don't get overwhelmed till we play a game.
Yeah.
It looks neat, and I certainly want to play it. But I just...
the lock features look cool.
Yeah, it's got a lot of cool features, but here's the deal. Pinball is such a tactile game that anything can look great or look terrible on a promo video, but then when you go to play it, it can be completely opposite. So, yeah, it looks cool. I think the art looks, I love the comic book art. Looks like it has some neat features, but...
Yeah, I like the little...
Yeah, the ringmaster without the crazy head. But yeah, it looks like a game I would like to play. How about that?
It does look like a game I would like to play as well. Oh, I should try to raise.
Emily and Dr. John, it does. It has the little stick volume, and it is very difficult to dial in.
Okay, backhand. I'm trying to raise.
Yeah, I mean, so it's the same. It's the same. Keith, I guess, is quote unquote designing the code, and the coder is the same for. That's been for Iron Maiden and Jurassic Park. So I would assume the quality of the code is there still.
You're going to see a lot of that, people. I'm tired of it going out the right way.
I doubt that's changed very much, so I assume the code will be good. Or it will be up to the standards of the previous games. Whether or not you like that code that's up for
Yeah, I was hoping Keith would do James Bond, Daniel Craig pin. Yeah, Daniel Craig is my James Bond.
There you go.
Probably decent code. Yeah, I would think so. But, code is hard.
Yeah.
It's always one of those things.
Well, code, I mean, I think it's a double whammy, right? Like, I guess, like, some designers really just design the layout and don't necessarily have, like, they always have an idea, I guess, of what the code should be, but not like, I feel like there's, the new designers are like, okay, this is how I want my rules to go big time, and points and all that. That's kind of the impression I get, but I could be wrong. It's just a different way of doing things, I guess. I don't know. We'll find out. All the balls.
I'm sorry. I really have no idea what you're talking about. I said that for a hot second.
It's all. I was just saying, like, I feel like some designers just design the game, and then wherever the code ends up, the code ends up.
Oh.
And then other people are like, no, this is my complete vision of this game, from top to bottom, not just a playthrough.
It jumped over the kickback, too.
No creepy ringmaster.
Wow.
Yeah, Tigerfly. I figured you'd like that one.
I like that mecha games.
Yeah, T-Rex is more just a thing where she does not enjoy the ringmaster's face. Or Rudy, or Red and Ted. Aw, poor Red and Ted. The remaster ends up. Oh, yeah. I mean, I guess, like, you do blow him up, which is kind of cool if you're into that type of thing.
So he keeps coming back.
Yeah, well, there's different remasters, right? Or something.
They all sound the same.
Yeah, that's fair.
Oh, or Creepo on Elvira. Elvira is sweet.
Yeah. Lindsay put in some serious time on that game this weekend. With Tiger.
Courtesy of Tiger Fun.
Yeah. Ugh, man, my first game was pretty good. Now I'm just struggling. Creepo. That's funny. Probably spoilers. I've said much more, but Wizard modes. There's plot developments. You can spoil a game that came out in 1990 whatever, 97. You can feel free to talk about the Wizard mode of Circus Voltaire. The statute of limitations has run out.
I've played it on virtual, so I mean, I don't remember it well, but
Yeah, it's been a while for me too. I don't.
Thank you for not being rude. For once in your life, game wasn't that hard.
Oh, Maverick, why are you so rude? Why you gotta be so rude? Superbox.
To grab a Coke or something. I'm feeling a little like lightheaded, which I think is just from being hot.
You'll feel better if you have a cookie.
I waited too long to turn the AC on upstairs.
Oh yeah. Anybody remember Johnny Dangerously? You'll feel better if you have a cookie.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. That's right.
What happens?
The ringmaster is actually the female announcer.
Oh, nice.
In disguise.
Gotcha.
Bum 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 bum.
The boom balloon.
Alright, maybe I'm gonna have that cookie, I guess. Hi, Amber! Oh, my kitty's here too. You can't see her, but she's on the floor. She's right. Hi! Okay,
We got all the kitties. The kitties are very interested in what's going on. Oh, that was a miss. As soon as you busted, you'll go. Oh, Polar Bear, what's up? Been a while, hello, hope all's well. We're doing very well. She wants to play, yeah. She's very much, what are you doing? Ember. Ember, what are you doing? Yeah. Actually, I don't know if she does.
Nope. Shouldn't know.
That cat does not eat human food. She's the strangest cat.
I wouldn't have offered it to Phoebe because Phoebe would have actually.
Phoebe would have eaten the cookie.
I'll stand here.
At the very minimum, she would have licked it. Ugh.
Alright, we're gonna do can Lindsay play and eat a cookie? Because I can't play and not eat a cookie apparently, so maybe a cookie is what I need to play better. Alright. I don't think I want to do this. Off to a great start.
Yeah, our cats generally don't touch it. Well, even Phoebe doesn't touch food if it's like on the counter. I still cover it up a little bit, but yeah, any food that's on the ground, she goes for it. I That's how Bowen practices with a cookie in hand. That's the secret.
Nice.
Nice. Yep, that's my kitty sitting in Wheel of Fortune. The other kitty's on the ground here behind the chair. Yeah, you kind of see her there. That's the kitty kitty. I'm surprised you could tell that was a cat-shaped object up there. Uh-oh, we got redeemed karaoke time. Dealer's choice. Oh my goodness. Well, Liddy's got cookie mouth. Didn't let you tilt out. Sorry, dear.
Much anger today.
Very much anger, huh? It's totally.
Come on, do another stop. Well, we do have to still do
You do.
Hey now, hey now. I have spider webs in my head.
So do we do them back to back?
I remembered it too late.
All right. So.
Yeah, we could.
All right. After this, we'll get it
Sorry,
set up to do.
I got cookie all over my face.
We'll set it up to do both. We'll do.
I'm trying to think dealer's choice. What would be one?
I mean, we could do something like poker themed.
All right, you guys sing it then. 'Cause I don't know any poker songs.
See, that's how you tell. It didn't even look like it did anything.
My poker face.
Oh, okay. If we're doing that,
Ma,
then you
ma,
gotta
ma.
sing it.
No, I don't know that song well enough.
Gambler by Kenny. Yeah. We do some Kenny Rogers. You know the Gambler?
Not really, but I mean, I know the
Every
chorus.
hand's a loser. Yeah, we'll try it. We'll try some Kenny.
Come on! I need my cookie. I need the power of Bowen's cookie. We're gonna call it Bowen's cookie now.
Let's see. Man, we got a lot going on. Dealers. All right, so we're gonna do Black Panther and Black Panther.
Bye.
That's really sad.
Oh yeah, I saw that. This game's being too rude.
Alright. T-Rex says, I have access to Congo for a bit. Got Super
nice.
Multi-Ball, which isn't exactly a high bar.
I love
Congo's a fun game, for sure. Been known to get up there and eat sugar cookie package. Yeah. Yeah, I left the food bag like laying by the front door one time after I brought it in. And
I did what I wanted, and then I...
And one day I was going out, and all of a sudden I saw all these chew marks on it. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. Like, it makes sense. Obviously, she felt hungry and wanted to get at the food, so...
What are you talking about?
Ember. This was before you moved in.
Oh.
Super Multi-Ball has the most generically named WM ever. Yeah. And then Tigerfly says, yeah, they're, he's teaching Cheeto his bad habits. Nice. Yeah, cats are good for that sometimes. Alright. She's having a good time right now. She loves pinball. I can't punch today, anybody. Everybody.
Oh, did you see like my three first balls? I didn't get a single skill shot. So,
Oh, that might have been draw poker there.
well, I did get draw poker while we were karaoke. Barely realized it because I was.
Oh, yeah.
It's really bothering me. I cannot think of how the beginning of that song is.
Which one?
It starts on the third guy, I think.
Oh.
Spiderwebs. It's gonna be like my new karaoke jam that I do out. So I'm practicing so hard. See, I looked at it earlier today, and
It does not want to lock the bowl.
yeah, well, we could do our karaoke times into Name That Pinball Tune.
That's what I think we're going to do. Well, do you want to start? Okay, you want to start the other one then?
Ready.
All right. Dibba-dibba, boop-a-dibba. Alright, so we'll do... Let's see, I was going to go because I sent you
If
the
you go to
link.
my, if you go to my email.
Is it just... Oh, there we go.
Yeah, I had the one pulled up.
Who's this Lindsay person?
I don't know. She keeps sending me stuff though.
That's weird. Is this on?
Should be.
Okay. Alright, let's see if this works.
You're kind of on your own on this one. I'll try.
Alright, here we go. This was a request last week from T-Rex that we learned. Alright. Skip. Okay, the key will be if I remember the beginning or not. And then we'll all go from there. See how loud this is.
I love this intro. Very 90s guitar.
Can I put this here?
Oh my gosh. Yes.
There is freedom within. There is freedom without. Try to catch the day in the paper cup. There's a battle ahead.
Many battles are lost, but you'll never see the end of the road while you're traveling with me.
Hey now, don't dream it's over.
Hey now, when the
world
world
comes
comes in, they come
to
build
war between us. Uh-oh.
You know they won't win. I don't know that part. Now I'm towing my car. There's a hole in the roof. My possessions are causing me suspicion, but there's no proof. That's a bunch of lyrics.
In the paper today, tales of war and of waste, but you turn right over to the TV page. Hey now, don't dream it's over. Hey now, when the world comes in, they come to build a wall between us. We know they won't win. Instrumental!
Yeah, that is not in my vocal range, I'm sorry.
I want the horn bell. We're so
Bit of Kiwi magic. There we go.
Oh, Ems, no!
What is she doing?
What?
What is that?
She's not allowed on the table, friends.
Yeah, we don't. Oh, that was it.
Awkward karaoke dance break. It's apparently how I dance.
Good stuff.
Uh-oh. Now I'm walking again to the beat of a drum, and I'm counting the steps to the door. Your heart. Only shadows ahead, barely clearing the room. Get to know the feeling, liberation and release. Hey now, don't dream it's over. Hey now, when the world comes in, they come. Build a wall between us. You know they won't win. I messed that up.
Come on.
We're gonna just riff now. Don't let them win. Hey now, hey now.
Hey now,
Hey now.
don't let them win. Hey now, don't dream it's over. Hey now.
Nailed it.
Nailed it.
Should have started with that one. Maybe.
Maybe. No, stop it. Stop it.
You You get an imaginary cookie if you can name what ad that was.
Oh, do you know that one very good?
I know what? Oh yeah, I think I know that song.
Do you actually know the lyrics?
No, I don't know the lyrics.
Alright. We'll try the Gambler. It's been a while.
By that means Kevin.
We'll try it.
Kevin cares.
Ugh. Maybe.
Well, pick a different song. I just don't know poker themed songs. I did not realize how much I depended on the sounds of this game to know what was going on.
Well, if they're Kiwis, they're from New Zealand, right? Come on.
Definitely need my gloves. Yeah.
Hey, we got some bits. 200 bits?
Hey!
Thank you, T-Rex. Oh, no, I got distracted by the bit train. Hold on. Starting over.
Theme of the day.
I don't know how this one actually starts. I mean, I know how it starts. It's been a
Why
while.
did you pick this song?
We'll find out.
Okay.
Oh, summer's evening. On a train bound. No, see, really? I don't know. That one's bad. That one's gonna be terrible. We're not gonna do that one.
Just do the
Sorry.
Vivo.
Advil dual
Oh my gosh. All the ads. Do it.
Know when to hold up.
Yeah, I can't.
Know when to
that didn't-
fold up.
Did that one sound right to you guys? That one didn't sound right to me at all. Like, even a little bit. We're gonna try a different one real quick.
Oh, do Oh, you have it.
Yeah, that didn't sound right. Let's try. Let's try this one real quick. See if it sounds any better. Yeah.
Did I lose that hand or?
I don't know that intro very well, so it's just gonna sound brutal. So we're not gonna do that one. Oh, this is the Chris Stapleton version.
Maybe try like Wagon Wheel or something. Do a
Oh,
country song
okay.
that we know.
Oh yeah.
If you're gonna.
We're gonna do Wagon Wheel. All right. Because it was the next one.
I-
All right. We got it. We're locked in.
It's our Maverick theme.
Oh, this is Darius' version now.
That's
You
fine.
okay with that?
That's fine.
All right, we got it. We're locked in, y'all. Sorry for that. Okay, you can't do. Oh, we figured it out. It took us a while to get here, but we're here now.
And I actually know the words, so. Headed down south to the land of the pines. Thumb my way out of North Carolina. Staring at the road, I pray to God I see headlights. I made it down the coast in 17 hours, picking me a bouquet of dogwood flowers. And I'm hoping for Raleigh, I can see my baby tonight.
So
Rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Hey, mama, rock me. Alright, I'll join you.
she's trying to get me to do it.
Rock me, mama, like the wind and the rain. Rock me, mama, like a southbound train. Hey, mama, rock me.
I can't harmonize for anything.
Well, you were supposed to stay on the melody.
I know.
You don't have to harmonize.
I can't stay on the melody for anything.
There you go.
She's trying, folks. She's trying to get me to figure it out. Every once in a while I can.
Running from the cold up in New England, I was born to be a fiddler in an old-time string band. My baby plays the guitar, I pick a banjo now. Oh, North Country winters keep getting me down. I lost my money playing poker, so I had to leave town. I ain't turning back, living that old life no more. So rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Hey, mama, rock me. Alright, hello. but rock me, mama, like the wind and the rain. Rock me, mama, like a southbound train.
Hey, mama, rock me.
Did I not get a skill shot?
So let me roll back the tape.
I'm not sure about these synthesized strings.
Yeah, no, these are pretty bad. You don't have. You can say it. Those are pretty awful.
About to meet some truckers.
Talking to the south.
Out of Roanoke, a trucker out of Philly had a nice long toke.
But he's
Heading west from the Cumberland Gap to Johnson City, Tennessee. And I gotta get a move on before the sun. I hear my baby calling my name, and I know that she's the only one. And if I die in Raleigh, at least I will die free. So rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel.
Hey, 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 mama, rock me.
I sing really soft.
I know. Rock me, mama, like the wind and the rain. Rock me, mama, like a southbound train. Hey, hey, mama, rock me.
Hey, you held it!
Right.
Rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Hey, hey, mama, rock me. Rock me, mama, like the wind and the rain. Rock me, mama, like a southbound train. Hey, hey, mama, rock me. Ooh,
Shiny Demonic, what is up?
Oh, we're just karaoke timing.
Yeah, we got a lot of karaoke timing. Oh, and it is time. Yeah, these
Just
these
end
strings
the-
are.
the-
Ugh.
Go grab my violin.
So we had to fade that one out unceremoniously because those strings were.
Yeah, those were pretty.
You saw them with the blowfish? Nice.
Yeah, we like Darius Rucker.
I'm
In this
a
house.
Darius fan for sure.
So,
No, we only dropped a few frames. Man, ugh, this computer. It's time for a new one. But it is time also for name
is that in the right spot? Oh, it is.
that pinball tune. You get no hints for this one because I knew it almost instantly.
Oh, we can hear a little bit of.
A little bit of noise. Just don't ever
So,
call him Hootie. Yeah, right. I think he's accepted it probably by now.
Yeah. So this was my only hint. Will be this was supposed to be last week's Name That Pinball Tune,
Nice.
and now it's this week's.
So
Very helpful.
Like I said, I mean,
I know.
I know this one. I knew it pretty quickly because I played this music before, and I guess that's another hint.
Yeah, I didn't really disguise this one well either.
Yeah.
So
But yeah, anyway.
but I rocked out to it. So rock out to it as well.
It is a jam. So we're gonna go ahead and play it. If you know it, type it in chat. Good luck. Buka got it.
Yes.
There it is.
That was Jurassic Park. The other hint was going to be there are multiple answers for what this pin,
Yeah.
which pin it's from, because...
Well, I don't think they ever play that theme in the new one, do they?
They do, I'm pretty sure.
No, I can't remember.
And if they don't, they do that... Da, 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 da. I think they play like all of it, because I did, before I did it...
That's actually my favorite part of that. Boom, 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 boom. I love it. I mean, the other part's good, but I don't know. I played it in band when I was in high school. So as soon as she started coming in, I was like, oh yeah, this one. It's a good tune.
So that's actually my favorite John Williams right there. Some JP and I don't
JP
know.
by JW.
I went a little crazy in that like middle section with synthesized percussion, but yeah, so well done this week.
Nice.
Nice. I still need to catch up on putting up past Name That Pinball tunes. It's a constant uphill battle for me, apparently, to get anything done, so...
You hero guys. I'm going to electrocute myself for Gene here. Alright.
Oh, yeah! I can't believe they're all gone!
Oh my gosh.
Okay, so we were playing Escape from Nublar the other day, and you know, maybe if you actually win it, she probably says something different, but none of us were able to escape Nublar, so...
All she kept lamenting was the death of all the trucks.
I can't believe they're all gone!
Oh, we're going to have to start over.
What happened?
Because it didn't kick up the ball, because I...
Told y'all, it's day. But yes, thank you all for playing Name That Pinball Tune. I know it was short today.
Oh,
but...
now you kick it up. Oh. Come on. Come on. All right, here we go.
All right.
We fixed it. Don't open the coin door when it's supposed to be kicking a ball up. It doesn't like that.
Be on the third path and escape. Yeah, I don't know if I made it to the third. I think I've only made it to the second. No, I've made it to the third is where you rescue the dinosaur, though, right?
Yeah, you made it to the third.
Yeah, okay.
Faux show. Oh, turns out.
Oh, I've decided not to. Ah, that's funny. Yeah, Tigerfly, like, did it, like, didn't you say Tigerfly? You did it, like, on your first run at it. And, so T-Rex, do you know what, because we were playing around with it, like, what are the random elements in it? Because, like, you can set it so that it removes the random elements, which we were doing, because...
Does that just, is it just the
is
straight...
it points? Like, is it a points thing, or
is it the path you follow?
Yeah.
Yeah. I wonder if it's the path.
Yeah, I have no idea.
I don't either. Oh, he did against Trent. Nice.
What state of motor function?
It's the path? Okay, there you go. We also found out that you can tilt out of that.
Oh, yeah.
And it just ends your game.
Yeah, if you tilt, it's like all the trucks just
disappear. But they reset your warnings in between,
yeah.
Which is interesting.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that's like correct or what, but there you go. Because Butterfly's husband.
Butterfly? Tigerfly?
Or Tigerfly. Yeah, sorry. Well, she's also Butterfly.
Yeah.
Anyway, Tigerfly's husband tilted out, and then I got a warning, and then I got like 2 warnings later after I got a new ball, or a new truck, and it was kind of strange. So.
Oh, my kitty's on the chair, but she's way over there and you can't see her.
Yeah.
Oh, Phoebe, you're so close.
Hey, extra ball. Have pity on me.
She'll be like, why are you trying to get
I've heard that it's easier if you follow the path. Oh, interesting.
She said, no, I don't trust you, human.
Come on. We're doing the same thing Lindsay's doing. We're going full tilt today.
So you can never tell, I don't think I know that one, Sambuca.
What is it?
You never can tell. The song from Pulp Fiction dance scene.
Oh. Yeah, I know. I don't know the artist or anything, but I do know what you're talking about.
Can you
Is
hum
there
some
another
of it?
karaoke request? Nah, no, not really. It's like, it's one of those,
Finding an exit. Yeah, that makes sense to you, Rex.
it's, I don't know, yeah.
Chuck Berry? Oh, then I probably maybe know it.
You may, something in the Maverick Bell or whatever, yeah, it's, I really can't, yeah. I know it, but I don't know it, how about that?
So maybe? It's old. Yeah, all the good stuff is old.
Well, they're making good stuff too.
And they're, yeah. Chuck Berry's good. I like Chuck Berry.
Yeah.
Oh no! Tigerfly, your computer's being a poop butt again.
Oh, I'm surprised I didn't
Sorry
tilt
to
out there.
hear that. I don't know. We talked a little bit about the randomness in Nublar. What it meant.
Nublar.
Frank Wilson and the Cavaliers' Last Kiss. Pearl Jam did the cover of that one. I don't know if I know that one. I'm so bad with like artists and titles though. So it's like, it's kind of like that Don't Dream It's Over. Like when I heard it, I was like, oh yeah, I know that song. All right, extra ball. Do what Kevin did. Nope. Bump, bump, bump. Oh God, bless America! This is terrible. It's like from the 40s or so. Actually, 61. Oh, you were close. 20 years, give or take. Did you actually like look it up? Or?
Yeah. Well, I didn't know if we wanted to play it because
Oh.
we'll get copyright struck. But I love grunge, except for Pearl Jam or whatever reason. Eddie Vedder's voice, maybe. Yeah, it's possible.
So is this the karaoke version?
I don't know.
It looks like a karaoke version.
It could be. It very well could be. I mean, we're probably still going to get copyright struck on this.
Oh, we are totally gonna get copyright struck on this.
Yeah, I don't know why.
I mean, our playing's not really that great anyways. Well, my playing's not really that great.
What do you
All right, I'm gonna play part of
still the high score of the
the
day,
original.
though.
I don't really. Oh, I guess the speaker went off. And then we can answer your question.
It could be turned all the way down still too.
Oh, on.
Yeah.
You could see that Pierre did truly love the mademoiselle.
There it is.
And now the young monsieur from the child.
I don't think I know this.
C'est la vie, c'est des hauts. It goes to show you never can tell. They furnished off an apartment with a two-room robot suite.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever heard the song.
The cooperator was crammed with TV dinners and ginger ale.
Ginger ale. Is there a chorus? That's what I'm waiting for.
That was it.
This is
No,
just
the next
Oh. All right, here we go. Oh, we did Johnny Be Good. I know that one.
I mean, yeah, I guess it does really have a voice.
Yeah, it doesn't really sound like it.
No, she's not some Pulp Fiction.
Never can tell. That landed it on the phrase. Yeah, I've never seen it, so. Yeah. So the answer is no for me on that one. I don't know that one. There was an old country cover of that, too, by some woman, forget who, too long ago. Oh! I don't think if I guess Patsy Cline.
I didn't want to tilt away though because
Nice. Most influential films of your youth? Sweet. Yeah. Oh, God.
yeah, it's a good film. It's just that it's not really. I mean, when that movie was popular, that was not Lindsay's style. Let's just say that. I'm sure. She'd probably enjoy it now. Well, maybe. Meh.
Was it Quentin Tarantino?
Yeah, it's a Tarantino joint. So, I don't know.
Yeah.
You may like it.
I don't know. I mean, I've wanted to check it out because, like...
Maybe it's flat. Who knows?
Oh my gosh!
Lindsay's having very much fun playing pinball. She loves Maverick.
She do like Maverick is the problem.
It is kind of Tarantino at his best. I give you that. Although I prefer Reservoir Dogs, even though it's weird. Yeah, it is a Pulp Fiction is one of those movies that you either kind of gotta love it or hate it.
Are you kidding me? Right, I won.
Hey, you won. You're getting hose town bust over there. She loves pinball. She loves pinball.
More money is following!
More money? Mo money,
look,
no problems.
I matched.
Hey, you're the winner! Lindsay's the winner.
Alright, we're gonna focus, we're gonna do well.
Oh.
No, I got that like Chuck Berry.
Yeah. Ugh, my hair. Let me stop looking at it.
Yeah, my hair too. It's all squirrely. We have long hair, y'all.
Yeah. Mine gets flat on one side and it bugs me. Long hair problem.
Oh, that worked out. I will raise
Yeah, buddy.
that.
Any other? I mean, the biggest of pinball news was obviously
Darn it.
the Avengers.
Darn it. I don't really know why I let that bounce over.
I guess Deep Root is starting another countdown for something. Another countdown for another countdown or whatever, so who knows what they're ever going to put out, but I'm interested to see it still.
Yeah, I agree, Sambuca. That is a big reason I want to see it, because it is a big reference point. Big fizzle?
I think he's talking... Maybe Big Frizzle. Another kind
Deep
of
Root?
By Raza, LO, yeah, right. The Big Fizzle, yeah, for... We'll see. I don't know, I'm not rooting against them.
Yeah.
Some people, like, if you,
There's
like...
no point in that.
Well, but it's kind of this weird thing where if you, like, raise any concern about Deep Root, people are like, oh, you just want to see them, like, not succeed. It's like, well, no, that's not even remotely true. It's just they have literally done nothing, except, you know, well, not literally, but they haven't shown off a ton of stuff yet, and it's just like, I will be happy if they make a game and ship it. I will be very excited.
Mm-hmm.
Until then, I am going to temper my expectations.
Cheers.
I mean, it was nice that they made good on some Zidware stuff and got people refunds and whatnot. That was cool. I can dig that, even though they didn't really have to. But yeah,
It's gonna be Duke Nukem Forever.
Duke
That'd be a
Forever
dumpster
pinball.
fire, yeah.
Oh man, what a heck of a game that one. That game didn't change at all when it really needed to. I'd love to see more great tables from whoever, right?
Yeah.
Just not holding my breath. Yeah, I'm not holding my breath either, but I still want to see what they come up with, because they do have talent over there.
Oh yeah.
So it's like,
Well, and the other thing is, it's like making pinball is not easy.
and he's finally starting to walk that one back, but it's gonna haunt him. It's gonna haunt him, and for good reason. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see what happens.
Can't even drink.
Spilling it everywhere. Bank robbery. Ah. Nope. So I never go for bank heists from the upper flipper because it's not a very good shot for me. I really try and go from the lower one, but since we rebuilt them, I find it harder to hit. Which seems counterintuitive, but there you go. Uh-oh. Gotta hydrate. Oh, a little high. Hey, I got lucky.
Kevin has less practice than me at that. I feel like I was a little bit low.
I tried. LOL, Lindsay said she was thirsty. That's right.
Well, and then I spilled it all over myself, so, you know, see wet spots on my shirt. It's because I spilled. I don't know, make a decision for me. I take the wheel, Maverick. I actually forget if, I think it folds you if you don't make a choice. I'm gonna try.
We'll get a loaf. We got
Those
two
cards are
videos.
cute. Oh, thanks. Yeah.
Yeah, they're pretty amazing. She kind of mixed like James Garner's hat with the what's his face, Alfred Molina.
Yeah, for Kevin.
Hey,
I want a little hair thing like that.
that's right. Whatever. I'm not gonna fold any hand. I just want to like keep shooting for whichever hand it gives me. Just try and work on my.
Well, I think we do have it set so that it's
accuracy.
in the
Home tournament.
yeah. All right.
Now we're gonna play for real.
Maybe the game right here.
Yeah. We were just having fun before. Now this is serious. Rawr.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I think I got too hot earlier today, and I'm just a little bit out of it. Cranky.
What? Are you hangry? Did you eat?
Yeah, I did eat.
Ah.
I usually don't on Wednesdays because I'm working on stuff, but
CNK.
did eat this time.
What's up, CNK? Chinese democracy? Oh my gosh. We'll see. I don't know if they're ever going to do GNR. I mean, what is... Does anybody know... Is that supposedly... Oh, wow. You hit so hard it bounced out. Is that
Don't
supposedly
you do
going to be the next JJP? Like, I know that's been rumored for a long time, but... Like, they haven't announced anything officially.
Whoa! What? Why?
Because,
Why?
reasons.
Go back in. Just take all the balls back. I'm not supposed to have a multi-ball right
Supposed to be? Yeah, that's what I heard too, but... They kind of need to start coming up with something, right?
now. I don't know what's going to happen here.
Either that or Toy Story? Yeah.
Where's the other one? What the heck is happening?
Yeah. It's just, they both got up there. The
And
Opto,
now it's confused about...
Yeah, well, the
I only
Optim's-
saw the one go, though.
they're both in there. The Opto might have given up the ghost. And they both got stuck.
What's the day I'm having, y'all?
I think they're just wedged. Yeah, they're... I think they're trapped in the boat.
I broke it. The game was like, oh, you're playing well. Let me malfunction so that you can hate your life.
I think that, yeah. Yeah, I think one of the Optos finally gave up in the boat again. You have to solder those every once in a while. I also didn't let it drain, so that's kind of my fault. So I'm sorry.
What do you mean?
I didn't let them come out of the boat
Oh.
in between games. It shouldn't matter. It should know they're there. That's what my GoldenEye does. Yeah, it's so if you're having problems with locks and stuff like that, well, I don't know what's gonna happen here though. It should say yeah. Oh,
It
okay.
knows.
Now I found it.
It's smart. Now.
Yeah. Yeah, so you might want to, wherever there's an opto, if you're any good at soldering or if you're comfortable soldering it, I would take out the opto and just reflow some solder through there to make sure it has a good connection. That and clean them. You gotta kind of clean, if it's anywhere around where like a flipper is, they get really dirty. Or not just a flipper, but like a pop bumper or something like that. Because yeah, they get super dirty. Flormadio.
Flormadio.
Flormadio. It's me.
Flormadio.
Flormadio.
Whoa. What was that? Oh, it's because of the speaker on.
Yeah. Hey, it's another bullcrap text. I got put on a list, guys.
Is it about voting? Because
I don't know.
I keep getting those too, and I'm like, I am not gonna vote for anyone who texts me about if I'm gonna vote for them. So.
Yeah. Thank you for being a North Carolina voter, which I'm not.
Wow.
Stop. Don't ever text me ever again. And then I'll get a confirmation to say, oh, we removed you from your thing. It's like, I don't want that either. It's so ridiculous. This is unsolicited and I don't want it.
Yeah. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, right? I will vote for your candidate if you get me 1,000 followers on Twitch.
Gah!
Sorry, I distracted you with
No, you didn't.
with
I
the
just
Twitch.
suck.
You don't suck. Stop saying that. I don't like it when you say that. Alright, we're going Super Pops. No, we're not. We're going to do Draw Poker. No, we're not. We're going to do the ramp. Lord Mario! It's a great name, by the way.
Yes.
You're probably saying it incorrectly, but it doesn't matter.
We're going to say it like that from now on, though, because those are the rules.
Those are the rules.
Send them pics of the new Avengers pin. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh! Flormadio says nope, it's correct.
Nice! Nailed it.
Even with the like flipped R.
Lord Mario!
Flormadio.
Yahoo!
Okay, so I've started doing more stuff with the free library learning. So I can now say more than un café por favor in
That's
Spanish.
fine. Nice. Alright, what else? Yeah, broken.
Hey, I got all the skill shots. So first.
Oh, going back to,
There we go.
Yeah, that could be. Well, yeah, didn't Jersey Jack announce that they were moving to their facilities to Chicago in the middle of all this? Like, that can't be easy too, right? Like, that's got to be just an absolute nightmare.
I'm not going to drain out. Or wait, did you get multi-ball?
No. Okay.
Alright. See if that's also possible. We're going to play for real. Or not. I don't know. I don't know anymore. I might just start playing on my head or something.
Playing on your head?
Yep.
Pretty impressive.
With my feet.
With your feet? And that's going to take a lot of channel points to see that happen.
Yeah.
Chicago Jack pinball, right?
Yes! Alright, alright.
Hey, I finally locked the ball in the plunge.
JJP to Chicago, that's just, yeah, right? Signing up for our SMS testing service for up to per day. Oh, that's hilarious, Sambuca.
For sending me this unsolicited
That is
message.
really funny, Sambuca. That's hilarious.
Oh no, Kevin!
Oh, I love that.
Okay.
I love that a lot.
I was trying to decide if I was going to dead flip, and then I didn't, and I tried to catch. But then I decided, no, I actually wanted to let it bounce over, and so what I ended up doing was draining. So that's what had happened there.
I'm gonna get to play Lauren Bell? Heck yeah! Alright, here we go, game. Alright, I'm gonna ignore that. That never happened.
It never had happened.
Just let me play Lauren Bell, please. Hey, it even gave me a Lauren Bell shot.
Nice.
Thank you, you jerk butt of a game.
Aw, poor jerk butt.
Now it's gonna drain.
Yeah.
You don't like my gifts. It's fine.
Hey! 20x bonus!
Alright, going for extra balls, friends.
Just don't tilt. It's at least 20 million.
Right now, it really kind of. Okay.
So 20x bonus is 20 million if you don't tilt out. Hey, that works. Mega Pops. The only, so it's very lucrative with the 20xer, but you got to do some other stuff. Like after, and you don't really accumulate bonus during the mode. So I don't think you accumulate any. So you got to really do it in outside of the mode. Like,
No, I just need one more. No. No! It's okay. Nobody needs extra balls.
and then you might ask me, oh, so Kevin, what generates bonus? To that, I don't actually know.
Ramps, cards, something else.
Rams, cars, and something else. You've heard it here first, folks.
Go for the ramp.
Yeah, those slinky jerks.
Are you really kidding me right now? Ramp, cards. Oh, maybe it's just ramps and cards. Well, I get a point for knowing the ramps and the cards.
Yep. Hey! Lauren Bell. I'm in the game!
So what's cool, I learned this about, and it makes sense, but the Lauren Bell is awarding you Stagecoach Mystery Awards. And so, like, when you come out of Lauren Bell, it picks up, because there's a progression, at least if you have the right settings on your game. There's a progression of what the awards are. It'll pick up where you left off if you get it, the Stagecoach Mystery Award.
It came out.
When did this, yeah, 1994. That's when it came out. At least according to my overlay. So I grabbed that from IPDB, probably.
Or the manual. Oh, God!
Oh, yeah.
So watch here, 20 million. Boom.
Yeah.
So I could have tilted out there, but I didn't. So I got my
Yeah,
bonus.
1994.
1994.
Ba. I think Batman Forever has a similar big 20x bonus. Yeah, that makes sense.
Probably. So this one, or not Baywatch. Yeah, this one, Baywatch. Oh, now I forgot. Batman Forever, and there's one other one that used the big DMD that are very similar. It's in between.
Godzilla.
Yes?
I don't think it, does it have a, I don't think it has a big one. Does it have a big one?
It's in between Frankenstein, thank you. That's right. Thank you, T-Rex. Yes. I don't know why I forgot that one. Yeah, it's these four have the big D&D. They all have not the exact same rule set, but they do have some similarities here and there. Yeah, actually, they're far from the same rule set, but they do have some similarities. Baywatch, right? Baywatch actually, they have a the color D&D that somebody made for these looks really good in my opinion. They did a great job coloring it in.
Speaking of Baywatch, Pamela Anderson was trying to tell me about something on a YouTube ad.
Oh yeah?
I think it was that Millions of Trees or whatever.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I don't see.
Hi, Pamela Anderson. I was like, hi, Pamela Anderson. Skip ad.
Skip. Yeah, that one. I wonder if they did the color D&D for Frankenstein. They probably did.
I'm gonna go for the
Baywatch is a pretty fun game.
It's got a ridiculous, match
Yeah.
scene is.
Yeah. It's got some ridiculousness to it, but then again, it's very 90s, so.
Yeah. No, it is a fun game, though. Except it will blind you when you're trying to start your multi-ball, so.
You think your dad had one at one point? Nice. I used to watch Baywatch all the time when I was a kid. So,
I don't think I've ever seen an episode.
oh my gosh. My brother and I would watch all the time.
That shocks me.
And whatever. They were very beautiful women, but also, it was a fun, dumb show.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. It has a lot of things. That was bad time.
I watched it for the story.
Mm-hmm.
And the beautiful women.
Ooh, I got a bonus set. Ow. Mute it me. Hey, Super Jack is lit! Okay, so the Super Jack is...
Wow! What happened?
I don't know.
Somebody clip that one, because, wow!
What's this game? And how it hits me. Here, get it! Uh-oh.
Nice.
I let Maverick take the wheel that time.
Maverick, take the wheel.
Stand on it.
That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. That's right, Tigerfly.
That's my story.
I ain't got a witness, and you know I can't prove it. But that's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
Ooh, thank you for catching the tip. What do I want to do? Not that!
Jerky butt. Good. I think you're super, Pops. Yeah.
I thought you were just a big Hoff fan.
Oh, I'm a big. Well, I was. Then he kind of turned out to be weirder. Why? Well, I guess it's kind of par for the. Because I mean, Mel Gibson kind of turned into be a big old weirdo as well.
Oh!
What's that?
Famania said his dad had a bunch of pinball machines. So the company got bought and they sold almost all of them.
Yeah. It's unfortunate. But, you gotta pay the bills.
It's always our ace in the hole if we need money. Got some pins.
Yeah.
Most are not worth very much, though.
Yeah. I mean, like, they're worth about what we paid for them. So, I can't complain too much.
Yeah. I'm just saying, it's not like we get the most expensive.
No,
ones on the
we
market.
certainly don't do that.
Yeah. We should just set it so it doesn't tilt. I'm just kidding, don't do it. Don't set it so.
No, I'm not gonna do that. Man, it just moves so much.
What are you looking at?
I'm thinking about putting an earplug in.
Oh, the tilt?
Yeah.
What games do you have? Oh, lots of Williams Valley. Yeah, I like that.
Oh, I broke it again.
Few Sega pinballs. We have, does your little thing work?
Yeah, it should. If you do exclamation,
Wow.
whatever I just said, exclamation point collection, it should do it.
Yeah, our banger games we're not really looking to sell. Hey, it did! Let's see how accurate it is. Okay,
It's still pretty decent.
Stern Star Wars is on loan, just so you knew.
You knew. We try that. We have a Guardians for the Star Wars.
Yeah.
So those two.
Yep. And then we have Wheel of Fortune on loan that you can see. And we have another game on loan that we are not saying what it is because we're going to stream it next week.
And so 4 million BC is actually that's not accurate. We're missing one.
What are we missing? Oh, Nip It. We got Nip It.
We got a new Nip It.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Well, and not including the 60s that are still project.
If the game isn't working, I don't count.
50s, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
No.
They're 50s.
Yeah.
They're wood rails. Yeah. If I have some projects downstairs, but if they're not working pins, I don't count them.
Stern.
If I can't play it, it doesn't count as
Nice little chassis.
in my collection there.
It's Kevin's collection.
I meant that I wrote the bot to do it. That's I say it a lot, so I always apologize. But, oh, nice.
Cue Barney 5, Nip It in the bloodline. I don't know. I mean, I know
gotta
Barney 5
nip
is.
it in the bud.
Oh, I didn't realize that's what that was.
That's what that is.
Oh.
I say that a lot, actually.
Yeah, my family watched a lot of Andy Griffith, but I never really, I don't know. It was on and I never really, processed it.
Andy, you gotta nip it in the bud. That was air defense. I'm actually kind of proud of that. And then the ball line. How did I not tilt? Did you hear it? I heard it. That should have tilted everybody. I'm living on borrowed time.
Yeah, it would have killed it for me, don't worry.
Yeah, I know, right? I think I just confused it. Maybe I put the
There's a few left. Metallica, that's a popular one. NASCAR and Mario Andretti.
Mario Andretti, there you go.
Oh, so Radio's not a fan of Mario Andretti.
Yeah, there's some people that really don't like that game.
I think we need to maybe push the game closer to the
Oh
flippers.
yeah, it's walking away, isn't it?
Well, maybe we just move the camera in this scenario. Is it up against the wall?
No, it's walked its way down.
Whatever, I don't care. Did that help?
Yeah.
Alright.
I mean, I was just fucking with the camera.
I have no tilt warnings.
Oh, you're not a fan of Gottlieb? Man, Gottlieb has some really cool games that I really enjoy. Drink.
Wow.
Haven't played Mario. Would like to as a racing fan. I did. Didn't we have Nathan? Did he have one, or did he have there's another like Grand Prix or
I know,
F1
I
or.
can't remember now. I know what you're talking
There's
about.
a few Gottlieb like open wheel games, right? It's for sale. There you go.
Ooh, I got perfect.
I know Gottlieb had a couple other, at least one other. Indianapolis 500. Is that what he has?
Oh yeah, that seems more right. Well, I don't know though.
No, I think he might have a Mario Andretti.
Or had.
He churns through games. Mm-hmm. Arena, yeah, there you go. Arena's a good one.
Just make sure you get your skill shot.
Yeah, right. NASCAR and Indy 500 are both fun.
Wow. Sorry, that was serious.
I like that they both use the actual TV announcers from the. Yeah, that is pretty sweet. I mean, Wheel of Fortune has the call-outs from
Pat
Sajak, which is pretty wild.
Yeah, it's cool when games do that. I always wonder, like, what is the fee for those people to record lines?
I guess it depends. I mean, that's a great question. I wonder if some of that. Oh, that one just died.
That was sad.
Robo War. Now we need to talk. If we're gonna talk old Gottlieb,
I want to start Lauren Bell, but I also.
we gotta talk some Bounty Hunter.
Kevin likes Bounty Hunter.
Bounty Hunter is a great game. Well, it's a good game with amazing art. Amazing art.
It's Old West themed as well.
Yeah, it is.
Oh.
I kind of thought Car Hop was just like a knockoff of Diner. It kind of is, but it actually turns out it's pretty fun too. Genesis, yeah. I thought I was really gonna like Genesis, and I don't hate it. I don't.
That's Mike John's game right there. He loves Genesis.
Oh yeah, we got a guy that plays around, in our circle of tournament friends, and he literally bought the Genesis because he specifically liked the game he was playing. Not just any Genesis, that Genesis were his words.
I won't get that one.
So he's
it's switched.
It's pretty funny.
Let's get it back.
Yeah, Genesis is certainly interesting.
Yeah, I can't. The
T-Rex,
ramps
I was gonna say.
I like the modded ramps.
Yeah, I was gonna say, T-Rex, are you a pink ramp kind of guy, or you gotta get rid of them and do the clear ones? I say keep it original.
No, don't. They're ugly and I can't.
Oh!
That was lucky.
Oh, don't lie. Stupid game. So this game is really tough. It goes this sling to that outlane a lot.
Yeah, Genesis is. I think it's a fun game.
I mean,
it's not my favorite, but I do like playing it.
I don't think it's bad. It's just I thought I would like it more, and I don't know.
Either way, as long as they shoot well. Yeah, and that's the other problem. If you're on one that doesn't have any flipper strength and you can't get up the ramps, you're screwed. Like that happened when I was playing in the 24-hour women's tournament. It the flippers got weak, or they were moving games so that they had a stationary camera and they moved. I can't remember if that was one of the games where the power wasn't as strong. But there was something where it's you could almost not. There was one ramp that was impossible to get up, and the other one you could, and it's random as far as which it puts your thing to start the multi-ball. And I always seem to get the one that it wouldn't go up. Never played it. Yeah, it's worth a play, for Mario if you see one.
The cool thing is, like, if you do like all the stuff, like, I mean, it's kind of just a one-trick pony, but the thing, like, it unveils at the bottom, and I don't know, it's got some.
Yeah, the alternate translate's cool because it's Young Frankenstein themed, right?
Nice.
That's right?
I think so, because the original.
Yeah, the original is.
The original translate is
I agree,
fantastic.
translate,
It's amazing.
It's interesting. I did a thing that I wanted to do.
You mean it's a work of art, is what you really mean.
Mm-hmm.
Just like Secret Service and Spring Break. And what was the other one?
Spring Break.
Yeah, or not Spring Break. Secret Service. There's another one that's. I thought Spring Break had a really goofy one too.
I can't even. I don't know what thing you're talking about.
Right?
Hey! My luck's changing, friends. Let's go.
Deadly Weapon, yeah.
Oh, Deadly Weapon. Nope, that's fine. Ack. Alright, that's fine.
Okay, Daddy.
Oh, come on!
There you go. Spring Break.
Oh my gosh.
Maybe playfield.
Oh my gosh.
I can't show that on camera, though.
I'm not really sad I've never.
We'll get taken off of Twitch if I show you that. I don't think we could stream it if we had it.
Wow. That's something.
You should look up. I mean, it's really. No one's naked or anything.
Yeah, no, it's not really that bad, but.
It's. Oh my gosh. Spring Break by Gottlieb. It's in 1987. It's pretty bad. The. It was a Data East Torpedo Alley is a little hokey too.
Torpedo Alley.
It's a great game, but like the art is a little hokey.
Yeah.
Yeah, Deadly Weapon. Oh. Senor Elwin apparently likes Deadly Weapon.
Yes.
He was at Cincinnati, and
He was always playing that game.
he was playing that game
awesome.
a ton. Looked at a Secret Service past week. Nice. TX Sector, yeah, that's another one.
Oh, TX Sector has great music.
Yeah. TX Sector's fun.
Just time out.
What other? Let's see. Hoops. Hoops is a cool one.
Hoops, there it is. Hoops, there it is.
Teleportation.
Yes, I like TX Sector. I think it's neat.
I think I might have played it like once.
That was in the stream.
In real life, I played it on virtual a lot because it was on. What is it? The pinball. What's it called? Pinball arcade.
I don't think it was on Pinball Arcade.
Oh, it was.
I don't remember really playing it. Maybe it is. Maybe I never played it. I felt like I played most of the games on Pinball Arcade. I don't remember that one being on there.
I thought it was.
Maybe it is. I don't know.
Next stream, Lindsay plays TX Sector on pinball.
Yep.
We could do a. I'm not saying we replace our normal pinball stream, but if anybody's interested, we could stream some of the.
Virtual.
Yeah, like there's and not just like I know there's the FX ones, but there's also Zachariah. They did the Zachariah collection.
Yeah.
They try and show off some of those. Wow, I swept them. Did you see that?
No. Yeah, Pinball Rebel War is cool.
Rebel War is cool.
Johnny Demonic said that could be fun. Fun that Maverick is right now, man. Let's take this game out back and shoot it.
Yep, Tigerfly. I knew you'd say that one.
Oh, come on. See, it didn't even give me my lock.
Nope. It's not giving me my lock either, so I don't know what's going on up there. I think you need to take apart and clean that Mac. Well, follow sweet, but then there's a lot of pretty neato Zachariah games.
Okay, what's the one? Is it Time Machine or?
Yeah, the one with the whole platter that goes up and down.
I couldn't remember if it was actually Time Machine or Time Travel or.
I think it is Time Machine.
Time is in the title.
And they have pretty neat call-outs and stuff too. Multi-ball ready. You wouldn't be able to show the European backpass of Farfalla? Yeah,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Actually, we've streamed Farfalla, or tried to anyway.
Oh yeah, it was one of our first
On location.
We
streams.
were Tigerflies and
Yeah, Tigerfly has one, and we tried to go over there and stream it. To say the
we'll try again.
yeah, we'll have to do it again at some point. Because her Farfalla is
It's pretty.
Tigerfly, what's the other one you having? Don't you have another Zach sitting right next to it?
Oopsie. Nope. Ah!
It's not. Yeah, it's really not that bad. You just everything's covered, right? It's just kind of see a lot of naval.
That's kind of like what Spring Break
Yeah.
is.
Hey! Actually locked this time.
Oh, my kitty. I wish you guys could see my kitty because she's actually sitting up, like, on a chair.
She's kind of doing the sleepy eyes.
She's normally not in when we stream, so.
Yeah, the cats are keeping a close eye on us today.
It's because they know I'm having a day.
I really don't. I'll put an earbud in there.
Hey, I did it again!
The Avengers Subway. So yeah, right? Like, it's kind of cool that they actually put in a clear piece of plexi over it so you can kind of see what's going on. I thought I saw Chuckward mention that it kind of looks like the mech that we either have on 4 Million or like the mech that's in like 9 Ball or Flight. Like one of those like drop downy kind of scissory mechs or whatever you want to call them. Looks like a car wash. Oh. Yeah, so it's like the locks on 4 Million are like that, where it like drops down and then catches on the next one. It looks like that's in that subway there. It's kind of crazy.
Kitty dinner time reward.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're gonna hack into our computer
And the
feed
stream.
Kitty
And
Going
stream
off soon,
feed
actually.
cats. And the one runs like super fast. It's kind of obnoxious, honestly.
Oh, Spooky says hi, Amber. She looked over.
Spooky! Hi, Spooks. Oh, no. No.
Oh, redeemed kitty. Okay. There's a chair right here.
Can someone redeem Play Pinball better? Because I would really like that.
You're not alone. I
Oh.
can't reach you under kitty.
Alright.
I'm gonna keep playing until I'm flipping good game. Nothing has happened. Like, literally nothing has happened. We've done nothing.
You've done...
No.
What do you consider a good game now? That's the question. See, the moving of goalposts is real. For
Play a
her,
better pinball.
It's not locking the
That's
ball.
the highlighted message, right, Sambuca? That's funny.
There you go.
Oh, that was from Suki. That was from Suki, Ember.
Oh my gosh, I didn't drain.
Yeah, Sambuca is on point today. It's
There
good
you
to see
go.
you, Sambuca. I feel like it's been a while, so
It has
it's
been a
good to see you.
Yeah, certainly glad to see you. Glad to see everybody tuning in. We appreciate it.
Yeah, it has been. Yeah, hope you've been doing all right. Hope it's
Oh, I snuck one in.
not. I don't know what I was gonna say. September 2, so I renewed for 3 months finally. Woo woo!
Thank you. Yes.
Yeah, thanks, Sambuca.
How much was it off if you do multiple months? Sambuca, because I know there is a discount. Well, I mean, there's like what, a 10% discount right now or something like that.
20%, I think.
Nice.
Is what it said. Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, if anybody wanted to sub, and we're gonna try and put together a thing to kind of show you how if you'd like to and don't know. But there's also the you can always sub if you have a Twitch Prime,
Amazon Prime.
Amazon Prime.
Yeah, I heard from someone else I was listening to, they might be like rebranding it, so it might not be called
Games
Twitch Prime, like Twitch Gaming or something with gaming in it, maybe. So, I don't know. Apparently it's the same thing, it'll just be under a different name. Again, if you know anything about this,
That's right.
it has been rebranded. Yep. Oh, okay, thanks, Sambuca. Yeah, we don't have Amazon Prime, so we don't.
Prime Gaming. There you go. 2 months, 20%. 3 months, 25. 6 months, 30. Thank you, Tigerfly.
Did you see that?
That's
Okay,
wild.
that was fun.
The ball's going cray cray. Nice. There you go. Now settle it. You got 25. There you go. We appreciate it.
We do appreciate it.
We really do. I mean, this is it is a labor of love, but it is also a lot of work, and anything that people contribute is much appreciated. Coops Dash. Come on.
Earning my Twitch allotment for the next 2 months because I did a 3-month reset for a bunch of my fave streamers. No bits for a while. That's all good, Sam.
No worries.
We'll sing some karaoke for you, too.
No,
Say thank you.
we truly appreciate it. We really do. And if you can't, I understand that too. I get it.
Yeah.
No worries. Oh. Pro tip: when shooting that right orbit on this game, do not take your hands off the flipper because it likes to hit that 2 of diamonds and shoot right back at your flipper, right down the middle. No good. Yeah, work from home is. I mean, I'm back in the office, which is a thing. I'm not exactly stoked about it, but hey, you gotta do what you gotta do.
I don't know. I pushed Phoebe's food farther back in the bowl, and she like.
Yeah, it's like she
She
can't.
seemed to like that a little better.
So our cats are doing this weird thing where it's like if they don't see the food, they're not really like poking their head in at all. They're just kind of like, oh, there's no food. They're just being weirdos. $40 limit per month, which is 20. Yeah, that makes. Hey, know your limits. Set a budget. That's
Yeah.
for sure. For sure. Achoo! Achoo! Bink. Boom, boom, boom. Oh. You gonna go downstairs and grab some dinner? Yes, sounds good. After, not sure what we're doing for dinner, but
yeah, enjoy Sambuca.
yeah. Oh, too much. Come
Say good
on,
to
draw
see you.
poker. Nope. Yeah, it was very good to see you. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for coming.
Yeah, you see Sambuca. It's crazy out there. So do the best you can.
I'm walking the game down again. Walk like a man.
Oh look, I finally got it.
Made chicken and noodles. Nice.
Ooh, that sounds good.
You're actually able to eat them this time? That is nice. That's always a bonus when you can eat the food you prepare.
Yeah.
Ugh. Never good. Gross. Multi-ball ready. Jackpot. Oh, wow. Does anybody have any questions about Maverick? We've gone over it in the past, but if you've never tuned in before,
Yeah.
you certainly can answer any questions about the movie or the pinball.
Well, Kevin can answer them about them.
Oh, Lindsay knows everything about the movie too.
I don't.
Don't let her fool you. She is a Maverick aficionado. You wish you were actually hungry? I'm actually hungry. I'm not gonna lie. I'm actually pretty hungry. I'm not sure what we're doing for dinner.
Yeah, I don't know.
Might be a gyro night.
Oh yeah, that sounds good.
Gyro night? Sorry, I know it's Euro. I just like to say gyro.
Alright, this game, I'm going to go for a new strategy. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go for multi-balls and orbits until I get extra balls from either points or from mystery awards, and then we will win at everything.
Sounds like we all need to have a movie night.
Oh yeah, I talked about doing that, like watching the watching pinball movies, and we haven't we never did that.
Yeah, this movie is fun to watch.
Yeah, it's not like a masterpiece or anything, but it is a lot of fun.
It is a fun movie. Yeah, I need to watch Congo
Yeah,
again.
it's been forever since I saw
Yeah.
Okay, bye. Where's the... Oh.
Yeah, you're good. I like the movie Deadly Weapon, but better than I like the game. There you go. Oof. Took some of the edge off, didn't it?
Yeah.
I was gonna get caught. You okay? You won.
That's right. Remember that, Maverick.
Maverick will remember that, all right. Razor. The other movie I want to watch again where I haven't watched in a long time is Days of Thunder. Oh,
I've never seen that.
oh man.
That was terrifying. Oh my gosh, it still had so much spin. Did you see
Yeah, I
that?
did see that. That was wild. Oh. Wow, horses. Deadly Weapon.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna plunge for 20 minutes. Oh! Oh!
It's fine. I can wait. That doesn't bother me. Misplungulation.
Yeah, I guess they never did a Bond pin, did they? Didn't they do like a, like back in like Wedgehead days or something? They did like a 007 or like Spies.
What are you
or something?
talking about? GoldenEye is a pin.
Oh yeah, they did do a GoldenEye. Okay, they did. That's right. They did one Bond. I was thinking more of like the older ones.
Yeah, thank you, Giant Demonic. Right? There is
The
GoldenEye.
Yeah, sorry, I wasn't thinking Pierce Brosnan. I was thinking older. Like
Sean
Connery.
Connery.
Connery. Yeah.
Thunder?
No, I think it's the air conditioner.
Oh. Finally!
No, the I don't know. I watched GoldenEye. I played the video game. I always I always forget that like
Yeah,
the Pierce
go
Brosnan
line.
era of Bond, I just completely forget about.
It's understandable.
Which I think it was a decent Bond.
Yeah, but some of those movies, I mean, I know
Yeah.
Bond movies in general are kind of like, I mean, you gotta like them or...
Unfortunately,
not,
they made those movies in the 90s, and I don't think they held up very well.
Hey, I can draw poker!
Wow, you did. I thought you did high, but I guess not.
Hey, look, I'm doing my thing. Oh, I can't get it now because I'm draw poker. Well, that's good to know. I didn't actually know that.
I think you might have gotten it.
I don't think so. Okay, I'm supposed to be hitting drop targets, but...
Robin's racing, that's right.
I shouldn't have gone for that one. Yeah, I didn't get it.
That makes sense. Because it made the sound before I thought you got it.
It didn't make the sound.
I thought it did. Yeah, you made the sound, I guess, when you got the loop. I went drawing.
Hey! We're all drawing poker. Oh, you can actually start the multi-ball with draw poker going. I do know that. Which is, like, actually pretty advantageous because then the ball beats around and draw poker sucks. Actually kind of, I mean, it's fun, but it's not something to shoot for. It's not worth... oh, Lauren Bell.
Look at that. It's not a car we don't have to fix. Don't you spoil, bud.
Times they are a-changing. You gonna be kind and give it to me here?
Yep.
This is kind of a cheat for Lauren Bell.
Well, it's a... Yeah, but it's still a bit of a... Because you gotta... What she did was basically she drained, and then off the plunge, the auto plunge kicked it up into the Lauren Bell, which not necessarily a good strategy, I would say, because you gotta drain to do it, but...
Yeah, and if you don't drink... Do you have no ball save in the modes? Like, it doesn't blink? So you don't know? So you're taking a chance. I actually
Take a
did not...
chance on
I did not
me.
do that on purpose.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Oh, wait.
Maybe I'm still free.
Ollie Oxen free.
Take a chance on me.
Did it let me know? Gonna be around. Take a chance, take a chance, take a chance. Extra ball, we got this right here. Alright, no, that's fine. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I don't
Forget
have
about it.
It's not gonna. It's fine. But you know what? See, I'll try to prove it. Or show what I was talking about earlier with the, didn't hold up there. So, I can't. We used to be able to post pass really well. Oh my gosh!
Oh, don't be a jerk.
We're gonna.
Okay. Okay. Osric! Osric?
Hey! How are you doing,
Thumbs up
Osric?
beer. Thumbs up beer to you too, sir.
Thumbs up here. I'm gonna try it again. I don't know why, but
I think it's like... I don't know where it's at
I
anymore.
mean, it's late, but it almost worked. Yes. All right. So now I should, see it lit my extra ball because that was my next. That was gonna be my next Lauren Bell award. So it was still there. So.
Ooh, you gonna fold this one or raise it?
I mean, I have infinite discard right now, so it really doesn't matter. But
Yeah, but shooting over
I don't-
there isn't exactly great. Judge Dredd is terrible on both accounts?
Oh, I love. That's one of my favorite pins. You take that back, Tigerfly. Just kidding. I bet Larry likes Judge Dredd.
Yeah.
Since like we're like the same pinball.
Yeah. There was a guy selling in Louisville for a very good price.
And it got sold.
Unfortunately, very much missed out
I
on
know.
it.
We told him though that if his
Well,
buyer
For any
backed out.
reason, we will come get it.
I
No
really
questions.
like Judge Dredd. Thank you for not being a judge.
Still at the topper? Nice, Osric. That was his first pin, apparently.
Oh, sweet! I knew I liked you.
You don't have to be just kidding. You don't have to like Judge Dredd.
Oh, yeah, no, you don't. That's fine.
I personally, I mean, okay, so I watched the movie when I was a teenager, and so I liked it.
Yes.
Because, you know,
I've
but
never seen
it's
it.
objectively not a very good movie.
Thank you. Yes.
You won.
Right, I did. Remember that, Maverick. I actually really do like that style of game where the modes give you all the bonus.
You won.
Oh, I should have raged though.
Well, you hit it so fast. No, the thing about, and the thing that cracks me up the most about Judge Dredd is watching people try to launch the ball when you don't know.
Oh yeah.
Because it is not intuitive at all.
Yeah, that's funny.
It's like and it's only on the one side. You can't launch it with the one on the other side because that changes your mode, right? It's so bizarre. Jackpot.
Okay, super excellent. Don't like it.
Oh, how did you not get it?
Ah, shoot, that's fine.
Eat 4 nines.
Alright, fine.
But you. Oh, that's the problem with. Don't let Maverick reach the gate. That's the problem with the dealer shop. If you have rather sprightly flippers, it will pop out. Stagecoach.
That's right. Oh, thank you for not. I should let that bounce over. Wow! Hasn't done that in a while.
You go accent, I guess. Yeah, with this game, it's actually pretty difficult to get your multiplier, your bonus multiplier up with any consistency, because there's no shot that really feeds the rollovers up there. You can feed the pops just fine, but not the rollovers. Ooh, nice. Razor hold. Get there. Stagecoach mystery. Another extra ball. Alright, I'll see you guys later.
See, this is my. I told you this was my new strategy. This is the strategy I have to take to try to get the wizard move.
Right?
See, I'm very much someone I need to have a focus when I play pinball, and if I don't, then I, you know. So sorry for my anger earlier, but this game was being a jerky butt, and I was playing terribly. And I
Just
knew
kidding.
I could do better.
I wasn't actually leaving, I was just checking the cats.
Did they get their food?
Yeah.
Good.
Somebody ate food. Boom. 3 of a kind.
Get in there, please.
One locked. Amazing grace.
Oh, I'm actually gonna have a kickin' bonus. Everybody remind
Don't
me,
tilt.
collectively
tilt.
send me. I want to see how large this
Don't
bonus
tilt.
is. Yeah, no tiltsies.
No tiltsies backsies.
No. Cause it's gonna be big. This has been a long haul.
Yeah, it should be pretty good fun there.
All right.
No
Fine.
tilt.
No tilt.
No tilt.
All right, let's see what it is.
Boom. That's a lot of bonus.
That's like a game. If you've been watching, you can see how many games we had that were like stupid low. Alright. This would be nice to hit the 3. But not gonna put pressure on myself to do it, but it would be nice.
Pressure.
I think I have 2 more extra balls. Oh, I don't have infinite discard anymore though, so that's kind of sad. Uh-oh. Whoa.
Ooh.
I was
Had
not
some
ready
spin.
for that.
Had some spin and stuck on the
Yeah.
flip up. Apollo 13, like the movie. Only played a couple of games on the pin. It wasn't working correctly. Oh, that's a bummer.
Yeah, I feel like that one does have some problems.
I mean, but it's also like, what, got the 13-ball multi-ball, so I can understand it not working correctly.
Yeah.
Because that's like a lot to deal with.
Just a little bit. When a normal game has 3 or,
3 to 4.
Well, now games have like.
No, that's 6 is kind of the upper limit anymore still, though.
It's bad.
I mean, other than like Lexi Lightspeed, I don't know if I can think of a game that has more than 6-ball multi-ball. Is Maverick the most unlikely movie to get a pinball machine? Maybe. Although I would say like just about any movie, really. Like, I mean, Pirates has 2.
Yeah.
So like, that's so weird to me. How about Waterworld? I vote Waterworld instead. Because that seems like a worse. I mean, I like the movie. It's dumb. But I'd say that one is, or Barbed
Stargate?
Wire. How
Oh,
about that?
Barbed Wire. Yeah, that's a good one.
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm gonna join Kevin and say Barbed Wire. That game's weird. Also, it has a thing if you ever like played in a tournament.
Ooh.
Thank you. I was doing research on it, and I forget. And now I don't remember what it is, but it's got this weird thing that like if you're playing in a tournament, it needs to be set a certain way.
Because everything's too random.
Yeah, like, and I can't remember what the thing is that makes it work. Like, I probably shouldn't have even started this sentence because I really cannot be.
Classic Bucks has never realized Barbed Wire got a pin, right? Stargate. These are all Gottliebs, by the way. The 3 I just listed were Gottliebs. So those were, yeah. Although Stargate was well received as a movie.
Oh yeah, I liked it.
Like that one was not a bad movie by any stretch.
Yeah.
So yeah, I could see that being a little weird, but no, I would put Woz or Wonka. Yeah, that's up there too. That, I mean, like, who'd have thought they would have made a pinball out of those? I mean, certainly.
And it also depends on who you talk to, because like anybody who's not into pinball like thinks anything that was made into a pinball game, they're like, wow, it's
That's
weird.
true. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I could see that for sure.
Hey, I finally got it. Now that I don't have any extra balls left. Thanks, game.
Can't always get what you want. Sometimes.
Get what you need.
Get what
you need.
Stargate is a great movie. Oh yeah, I know the pin's not great, but I still want to own one.
Yeah, I was one of Kevin's first pinball loves, so. Did I get the super?
Yeah.
There it
Yes,
is.
you did. And I think, yeah, I put you at the top.
Don't tell me that.
It's already done.
But yeah, you can see how ridiculous it is to get to Poker Championship, because I'm like,
Still two
I played all
moves
that
away.
time,
Yeah.
and I had, it's insane to get to Poker Championship.
I mean, maybe you'll have a good game with these games. I don't know. I'm just saying.
Look at the playfield art on this game. So much better than if they did the actual photos of Mel Gibson and James Garner. Yeah, I like the art
Yeah.
on this game too.
I do
think
too.
it's got a really cool style.
I don't hate the new trend of just putting like pictures or whatever. But this to me, I agree. I like this better. I really do.
Anonymous is rating with a party of 21!
Oh my goodness.
Throw ball threes at him. People who are subs, throw ball threes.
Thank you so much for the raid.
Yeah.
And if you're new to the channel, thanks for checking us out.
Yeah, so good to see you. I just had a monster game.
And unfortunately, we're nearing the end of our stream here.
Yo, hey, the Anonymous, do you want me to play the Name That Pinball tune?
Yeah, let's do that.
We'll do that when this game ends. We'll end with we'll do Name That Pinball tune, and this week's is pretty sweet. So.
Oh my misread! I'm so salty right now.
Oh my gosh.
All right.
Player 1, enter initials. Told you she had a good game. Flip. Yeah, it's too late. That was that was tragic. Tragic.
Take that, TWS.
Come on, Lek.
Yeah, I might put it in like. Or left.
Nice game. Headache just got back. Yeah, she tore it up.
I'm telling you, I should.
Boom, boom.
I got a lot.
Knock 3 times on the pipe. GG.
Oh, but you're the real winner.
I win.
He said it.
I win. Just said it. I matched. I win. I'm the
So
greatest
yeah,
pinball
what
player ever.
are the I was gonna say, what are the high scores?
Well, they just listed them over there. Doesn't do it, dear.
I know.
All right, we're gonna do
Tell.
Name That Pinball tune here for those just joining in.
Yes, because this is the signature of our channel. If you're not used to,
Viewing from around these parts.
is it actually gonna come up if you start playing it?
Maybe.
I hope so.
We'll find out.
But yeah, I do arrangements of pinball tunes, and then you have to guess what they are. So
If you were here earlier,
mum's the word. But if you are one of our raiders,
please
play along. And
if you know what song it's from.
And yeah, and the hint is, even if you don't know a lot of pinball,
you may still know
you
it.
may still know it. There you go.
So we're gonna mute our mic. Good luck.
Every night in my dreams. It does kind of sound like that, Anonymous. Yeah, that was Jurassic Park, and I can't believe they're all gone. Oh, Escape. I actually really like Escape from Nular. Just did it for the first time the other day. I know, Al, you've streamed it a couple times, right? Kevin was putting an earbud in.
I'm trying to.
Oh.
Trying to deaden down our.
Fun! Yay! Well, thanks, Al. I figured that's a good one for you, because you have that game. Do you still have that game? I just don't want to give it away. Yep, love me some JP. That's my favorite John Williams score full show. So I'm glad that the games use the music.
I was trying to put it ear.
Did it work?
Yeah, I think so.
Well, let's turn on a game and see what it does. We're gonna see if it tilts. I'm gonna play one game.
So we're just trying to get the tilt bob to kind of quiet down a little.
Well, that move didn't even give me a warning.
Because basically, if you gave it one shove, it was likely just to tilt out.
Yeah, because
So-
this one has a weird number of, if you've never played Maverick, it's got weird numbers of tilt warnings.
So what you do is you take one of these, like, whatever. Yeah.
earbuds. Foam earbuds.
Disposable earplugs. And you just kind of curl it up and you put it inside where the little tilt bob hangs down, and you keep it from deadening, or you keep it, from rattling around too much.
All right, I'll try to give it a shot.
At least that's the theory. It works. That's still a pretty big move.
I know. Yeah, so see, I only got one morning.
Kevin needs food. Kevin can't remember words.
That didn't.
Yeah, before, that would have probably tilted you out.
Yeah, probably.
Which is not really necessary, honestly.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I might try and put it. So right now I got it at the top part of the middle. I might put it in the actual ring. We'll see.
This is a good stack, by the way. I know we haven't really been talking about actually how to play this game, but this is a good stack because it shares the super jack and the bank heist shot are the same. So, which is the captive ball under the ring bell.
There you go. Am I taking a noodle? Yeah. I mean, I don't know if I'm an hour drive. I mean, it does sound delicious, but a 2-hour round trip.
Oh, my extra ball is lit. Why is my extra ball lit? Did I finish bank heist? How did I finish bank heist?
I think so.
Did I actually hit it?
Yeah, I think so. You got a lot of points.
Sorry, I'm gonna keep playing.
I know.
I can order food.
It's good. Just finish your game.
What if this is like the Epic Poker Championship?
If this is the Epic Poker Championship, then so be it. Better come now because the kid's on his. I don't think he can make it before he finishes it up.
Heck.
Oh, Lindsay and I were wondering if he plays any Commander at all. By the way.
The Magic the Gathering.
The Magic
As
the
I say,
Gathering
maybe I
Commander.
should, Whee! Yes! Give me infinite discards. Please. More, please.
Oh, please. 580 already. Something good happened there. Yeah, she
It was Bank Heist.
multi-ball with Bank Heist.
Yeah.
Um,
Got lots of jacks and lots.
Bank Heist itself was worth like 300 mil.
So.
So.
It's tricky to fit. It's the one mode you can actually it's the one mode that I've seen you can finish, and it's worth a buttload of points.
Yeah, Bank Heist is if you finish it, it lights extra ball.
It's pretty important because
It is a pretty important mode.
No, I'm saying this plunge
No.
because now since I got an extra ball, all of my skill shots will be relit. So if which I am because I always am, going for Poker Championship, which is the wizard mode on this game, it'll relight the start mode, so it'll make that slightly easier for me.
In the start mode on the plunge, if it's lit, center the second hole. So it goes 1, 2, 3. And then there's a fourth one up there to feed the upper right or the top right flipper. It's kind of hard to see, but you can see the 1, 2, 3 kind of, but the fourth hole not so much.
Wookie, wookie. That's fine. That was a little silly of me.
T-Rex
But see, now you can see.
Right. Start mode's in the middle.
Yeah.
T-Rex said I played MTG back in the day, back in ancient times. Decided I wasn't going to chase the infinite money sink, but it was fun.
Well, see, I only play it on
Arena.
Yeah, and I don't plug money into it because it's one of those things where it's like you can spend so much money on that. And people would be like, well, you spend a lot of money on pinball. I'm like, yeah, all my money's going to pinball, and if I don't have enough money to do both, so.
True. No,
And it's a frustrating game.
That is why I like Commander, though. Commander doesn't change as much. He's going Sunday when he left while we were playing JP. LOL. No, there you go. So he does play Commander.
I'll get it. Yeah! Okay, so it has worked every time, hasn't it?
Thus far.
Excellent. Okay, so now my jackpots for multi-ball are multiplied by 3x, so I can really rack in some points here if I at least got 2.
Yeah, that's the reason why I like Commander, because you don't have to. Like, yes, you can still sink money into it, but you can build a deck, and it just stays your deck for a long time. And it's pretty sweet. So, but yeah, Terrify, we might actually have to play some Commander at some point.
Oh, the extra ball's higher now since I already got it, right? Okay. That was a decent game, though. I didn't really test your tilt.
Oh, got it. He was going to play Magic. Yeah. Fair enough. Anyway,
that was a quick little game for you guys.
Yeah, but let us throw up.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, when we look at this, maybe I'll see if anyone's streaming on Friday.
Coming up.
Oh, we can't even get to Friday now because there's so much.
Yeah, there's so much going on. Coming up next.
Oh, I can't read that. You're going to have to read it.
Straight down the middle. If you in about an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Our boy Chuck Wirt with SDTM is going to be streaming here. And after that, we have just another pinball stream. That's later tonight, 10 p.m. And then the Pinsomniac, which, living up to his name there, streaming at 11:30. And then tonight at 12 a.m. Eastern Time.
Yeah, these are all Eastern Time, so.
Yeah.
On our.
Yeah. So that's
channel.
FEI. So I think that's what that says. Yeah, so then you can see the rest of the schedule. So if you guys would like to check out anyone else on the Pinball Network, please do so.
Yeah.
Tell them what the flip sent you.
Yeah, and everyone's
I'm
great.
just kidding.
So,
You don't have to do that, but no, yes.
Especially not in that creepy way that Kevin did it.
Yeah, what the flip sent us.
Oh, gosh.
I'm just kidding. No, say hello to them. They're all doing some awesome things. And there's hopefully going to be some more to come with TPN and whatnot. We're always trying to figure out more and more things to do.
Yeah, and if you want to see more Maverick, I'm probably going to do a legit poker championship run on it. I'm thinking Friday. I just need to make sure I don't conflict with any other TPN. I don't think anyone really streams during the day. It's going to be during the day. So check out our Facebook page, which I think has a link below if you're watching this. To it, I'll post if I'm going to do that if I have the time. But we've had a delightful,
Yeah, it was good. Lindsay got a little frustrated, but then she persevered.
I was not having a delightful time in the opening, but then Maverick and I, we started understanding each other better. So
there you go.
But yeah, so thanks for stopping in and hanging out. We had fun. We hope you did too.
Yeah. So seriously, thanks for the raids and the follows and the subs and all that. We appreciate it.
We do.
And like I said,
Lindsay
did all the stuff and things is right.
I did, and I plan to do more.
Keep on flipping, y'all, and we will see you next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye.